Socializing with the birds. Important reminders. Always wash your hands and forearms before handling a bird. Limited treats are permitted while socializing or training. Check in with the crew leader before handling a bird. Learn the bird's preference from outside the cage first. Work before play. Don't take the birds out of the cage if the crew is still cleaning or feeding. While socializing and handling the birds is something every volunteer looks forward to, there are some important training pieces to learn first. It's also important to remember that handling a bird is a privilege, and if you do not follow the Aviary's policies and procedures, you will not be permitted to handle or train the birds. There are many safe ways to socialize with them at the cage side, inside or outside of the cage. Before you dive in, ask your crew leader or members for some coaching and guidance. Be sure to learn the acceptable touch points of all birds. We never pet a bird like we do cats or dogs on their body, chest, or stomach. You may ask to fluff their feathers at the top of their head if they show signs of willingness, but you should never touch their body or allow them to perch on your body or shoulders. Some of the worst injuries recorded for volunteers at the aviary happened when these rules were not followed. The very first step in getting to know the birds is to interact with them while they are safely in their cage. Talking, singing, dancing, or reading stories is a great, calm way for them to get to know you before physical touch is involved. The birds will need several visits with you before they are ready to consider physical interactions. When you're ready to start physical interactions with the birds, doing so in the cage helps to build their trust. This can include things like sitting on the floor or stool and letting them make the first move, or simply talking and singing to them. For some birds, there are also training or flying exercises that can be done inside of their cages. To learn more about the gray zone training, ask your crew leader. If you're playing or exercising a bird on any surface, like a perch, table, or even the floor, be sure that you clean it before and after you use it. Once you're able to safely remove a bird from their cage and handle them, we would ask that you take the opportunity to weigh them as well. This is an important part of our health records. Individual weights can be noted down in the orange weight folder in the kitchen. Socializing can take place in the greenhouse, kitchen, or main areas. During the right seasons, you can also take the bird into the outdoor walkway. Bird handling works best when everyone uses the same commands and gestures, like asking a bird to step up and offering your hand, forearm, or wooden perch. When in doubt, ask for help to spare the birds and yourself from getting frustrated or even bitten. If you do get bitten, or rather, when you get bitten, because it's bound to happen, please complete an incident sheet in the first aid log located in the kitchen next to the first aid kit. This helps us track our bird's behavior and spot potential signs of illness or hormonal seasons. The most important thing to remember is never leave a bird unattended. They are like small children, and they can get into mischief in the blink of an eye. In the past, we have even had accidents where one bird has injured another. Please be safe for your sake and for the birds.